That back pain you ignore every morning, the constant fatigue you call just stress, the racing heartbeat when you lie awake at 2 a.m., the migraine that never really leaves. These are not random accidents. These are signals. Your body is speaking to you. And most of us, we don't listen. We've been trained to silence it, to pop pills instead of asking why, to drown exhaustion in caffeine, to call anxiety motivation, to push until collapse, because society doesn't reward awareness. It rewards performance. It rewards pretending you're fine. But here's the ugly truth. Your body is not your enemy. It is your witness, your living journal. It remembers everything you've been through, even the things your mind buries. Trauma doesn't disappear because you refuse to think about it. Pain doesn't vanish because you post a smile on Instagram. The body keeps the score. Always. And when you ignore it long enough, it will stop whispering. It will start screaming. In the form of disease, burnout, depression, breakdowns that arrive like car crashes, sudden, brutal, but predictable. You think you're getting away with it, but the body is patient. It collects every unpaid debt. The body speaks. The question is, are you arrogant enough to ignore it? Let's be honest. Most people only care about their body when it's already falling apart. We treat it like a machine that must keep running, no matter how badly we maintain it. We don't rest. We don't feed it properly. We don't breathe deeply. We don't move as we should. But then we expect it to serve us flawlessly. Hypocrisy at its finest. We scroll motivational quotes about self-love while destroying ourselves with lack of sleep, fast food, toxic relationships, endless comparisons. We talk about health like it's a trend, a hashtag, a product we can buy. But health is not a product. It's a relationship. And most people are in an abusive one with their own body. Think about it. You clean your house before guests arrive. But when was the last time you cleaned the environment you live in? Your body. You'd never drive a car without gas or oil, but you go weeks without water and call it normal. You update your phone software obsessively, but you never stop to upgrade the only system that keeps you alive. You. This isn't just neglect. It's arrogance. And arrogance has consequences. The body speaks through tension, inflammation, exhaustion, cravings, insomnia. But instead of listening, we attack it. We drown it with stimulants, silence it with painkillers, punish it with overtraining, starve it with diets that treat food like guilt instead of fuel. We forget a simple fact. The body doesn't work for us. We work with it. Ignore it long enough, and it will betray your illusions of control. Pause for a moment. Place your hand on your chest. Feel the rhythm. That heart never asked for your permission to beat. It's been working since before you could speak, before you could think, before you even knew what life was. Every breath you take, every cell that heals a cut, every bone that carries you forward. This is loyalty beyond comprehension. Your body has carried you through heartbreaks, through battles, through nights you thought you wouldn't survive. And it asks for so little in return: respect, attention, care. The body speaks in whispers of hunger, thirst, rest, in sighs when you finally slow down, in chills when something feels wrong, in goosebumps when something feels right. It speaks in ways we've forgotten to value, drowned by the noise of productivity, vanity, and constant distraction. But what if presence is the medicine? What if listening is the cure? Not the next hack, not the next supplement, not another 10-day transformation. Just the courage to be still enough to hear yourself. Your body is not a cage. It's a compass. It's not an enemy to conquer. It's a home to protect. And if you don't listen, you don't just lose health. You lose life. Because life is not somewhere out there. Life is happening here, in this breath, in this pulse. In this moment, you keep trading away for illusions of tomorrow. But let's be honest, listening is uncomfortable. It's easier to drown yourself in distractions than to sit in silence with what your body is trying to say. It's easier to binge another show, scroll another feed, swallow another pill, than to admit, I am not okay. Because once you hear the body, you can't unhear it. Once you admit the fatigue, the emptiness, the constant pressure in your chest, then you have a choice. And choice is terrifying. Because it demands responsibility. That's why most people keep running, not from the world, from themselves. They run from the truth that the late-night panic attacks are not bad luck, that the constant back pain is not just age, that the exhaustion that never leaves is not normal. The body is not against you. It is not punishing you, it is protecting you. Every symptom you despise is a messenger. Every ache, every tension, every skipped heartbeat, it is information. And ignoring information never ends well. You wouldn't ignore smoke pouring out of your house, but you ignore the smoke pouring out of your lungs. You wouldn't ignore an alarm blaring in the middle of the night, but you silence the alarm of your own nervous system every single day. And here's the brutal irony. You're not saving time by ignoring your body. You're losing it, slowly, quietly, piece by piece, until one day your body makes the decision for you. And when that happens, it's not subtle, it's collapse. So maybe the question isn't, will you listen? Maybe the real question is, how much destruction are you willing to endure before you finally do? Because the whispers will not last forever. Whispers turn into screams, screams turn into silence, and silence is final. The body has always spoken. You just chose noise over truth, comfort over confrontation, excuses over change. But today, you can decide differently. You can decide to listen, to slow down enough to feel, to stop numbing yourself and start respecting yourself. Because one day your body will give its final message, and there will be no more time to negotiate. So listen now, while you can still move, while you can still breathe, while you can still rise. This isn't about vanity. This isn't about fitting in. This is about survival. This is about dignity. This is about finally choosing to stop treating your body like a disposable machine and start honoring it as the sacred home it has always been. So here's the challenge. Drink the water your body has been begging for. Rest when your body says enough. Move, not to punish it, but to celebrate it. Feed it like you actually want to live. Because the body speaks, and those who listen rise. The rest, they collapse.